Hey everyone, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with the VeVe, OMI, DEFINITY, DEVVE, daCat, DMC, SHIRO, DDOO update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. For not, welcome back. I love you all. DDOO guys, say hello to Dashi, and you guys as well. I'm gonna have y'all say hello to Dashi as well. This has been a day that will live in infamy because Comey announced an exchange today for all right. So we're gonna focus on the happy first, and then we're gonna focus on the not so great. But let's go to the Comey announcement. First off, we're gonna be happy first. Let's go to Comey. Let's read their announcement. Let's read all the people that quoted about it, that's talking about it. That is hella excited. I know a couple of people that have been just going absolutely ham on the token today, because it's shopping day, it's shopping week all over the place because all of crypto is in the absolute pooper. Although we had a decent recovery here, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. So we have a Comey. Oh, did they pin it? They pinned it. Listing announcement. OMI is now listed on BingX Official. Trading goes live on September 23rd at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so we have about 27 hours until that happens. It's a historic first. OMI deposits and withdrawals on both Ethereum and the base networks. There is full Korean market access via Upbit and BitHub integration, and we're going to learn more on their Medium article, where it says OMI is now listed on the BingX exchange. Let me go over there. Okay. We're excited to announce that OMI is now officially listed on the BingX exchange. This listing represents a significant step forward in expanding OMI's accessibility and liquidity for token holders worldwide. Now, about what the heck is this? Trying to make me get a Medium on this device. About BingX exchange. BingX is a leading global cryptocurrency exchange serving over 10 million users across 185 countries. The platform has established itself as a trusted trading destination with impressive performance metrics. There's key Bing statistics. There's 1.5 billion in daily trading volume. There's over 11 million monthly page views and over 1 million Twitter followers on the platform reach. And they have over 3 million daily active users. Market presence is big as well. They've been operating since 2018 with a strong reputation for security and reliability. BingX offers comprehensive trading services, including spot trading, derivatives, copy trading, and asset management, making it suitable for both beginner and professional traders looking to acquire OMI tokens. A couple people here saying first. Brocktel Payday says first. However, Penguin was actually first. I saw Penguins much earlier. However, Brock, go in and get that bread. Love this game. Okay, we'll keep on going. Where was I? You have enhanced Korean market access. Standout feature of BingX is its full compliance with the FATF travel rule and established interoperability with leading Korean exchanges, including Upbit and BitHub. This regulatory compliance creates significant advantages for OMI and accessibility in one of Asia's most important cryptocurrency markets. Then you have the travel rule integration benefits. Direct Korean exchange access. BingX users can seamlessly deposit and withdraw assets to and from Upbit and BitHub. There's full adherence to South Korea's stringent virtual asset protector regulations through certified solution providers like Code and Verify VASP. An automated sender and receiver verification ensures smooth, compliant transfers, and one of the few global exchanges offering this level of Korean market integration. This compliance framework is particularly valuable for OMI as it enables Korean traders and institutions to access OMI tokens without the regulatory hurdles or wallet restrictions that affect non-compliant exchanges. This seamless connectivity with Korea's top domestic platforms significantly expand OMI's potential user base in the major cryptocurrency market. This is a historic first. OMI deposits and withdrawals on base network. The BingX listing marks a groundbreaking milestone for OMI. It's for the first time. Token deposits and withdrawals will be available on both Ethereum and the base network. The base network integration provides significant benefits. There's reduced fees. There's lower cost transaction for OMI transfer. There's faster processing, but there's quicker deposit and withdrawal times, enhanced performance. You have better scalability for high volume operations, and there's DeFi integration, improved compatibility with decentralized finance applications. Users can use BingX as a bridge to seamlessly transfer their OMI tokens between Ethereum and the base networks, enabling them to fully utilize both ecosystems. And you create your account, verify your identity through KYC, secure your account, fund your account, and trade OMI. Why this listing matters for OMI. The BingX listing significantly expands OMI's market presence and provides token holders with increased liquidity, global access, and base network benefit. So what are they? There's more trading opportunities and better price discovery for the liquidity. It's broader international reach through BingX's extensive user base. And it's the first major exchange to support OMI on base, offering improved transaction efficiency. This development aligns with OMI's ongoing evolution as a utility token, providing enhanced accessibility for users who want to participate in the OMI ecosystem through the various trading strategies and approaches. Ready to trade OMI? BingX today experienced one of the industry's leading cryptocurrency exchanges. Gotta love that. So that was posted about 7 hours ago. It was right as I went live. I was live this morning, and that was unfortunately a shit show. And then obviously I have this here. So let's continue on and see who's been quoting it. Let's see some of the comments real quick. Yeah, Real Randy Chavez saying, "Hey, very nice." VeVe Viral saying, "This was not on my bingo card, but now it's all on our BingX card. Let's freaking go, OMI." Crypto Cosmos saying, "Nice." You have Kaki Gaijin saying, "Nice one." Eddie Brown saying, "Every time OMI gains visibility with new users, our community grows stronger." That's the kind of progress I love to see. Truck and Hank says he loves OMI. Arcturus says bingo. Mac Genzi says great. I don't know this dude. Oh, shoot. Some dude named Cedric says, "I like it." Sloan says, "How much volume does this exchange trade on a daily or weekly basis for all the tokens they have listed?" We just mentioned it. If you were just like look at the Medium article, you'd be able to tell. Actually forgot what it was, so let me go in and take a look. There are 1.5 billion in daily trading volume. So again, that is the first thing at the top. And everyone else just seems to be genuinely excited about it. So let's talk about the quotes and see who have quoted it. VeVe Kiwi saying OMI. Foster Hill saying, "There are many reasons why I'm excited about the newest exchange listing for OMI, but the biggest is surrounding the base effect. This listing on BingX Official marks the first time OMI will be available for deposit or withdrawal on the base network via a SEX listing. All utilities and features for the ecosystem built on the base network. This ensures that we can more easily onboard new and returning users into the token that powers where the world collects and sets a precedent for the future exchanges to support the same functionality. Another step in the right direction." Now, he does also go and he tags SHA256, who's in charge of listings over on Coinbase. And then he also talks to Jesse Polak, who is just jesse.base.eth, I'm pretty sure. It is just the base builder person. Yeah, people saying, "I'll take it, keep them coming, make this the first and smallest SEX from now on." They might do that, I'm not sure. OMI Boy says, "Good news, mainly for the Asian market. I know it's a strategic one, but the two big guys, Coinbase and Binance, must also be announced. At least it would be great. Also something to gather engagement over OMI and VeVe, like a mega announcement, but keep up the effort." Also says, "It's absolutely a strategic move, another step in the right direction. P.S. Don't think I haven't been seeing your posts, so everybody clearly wants to know what when the next big exchange is talking about Coinbase or Binance. I would never advise them to go to Binance. Binance tends to be a net negative for a lot of tokens, and they want way too much of the. They would want way too much of the supply. So again, would never advise them to do that. VeVe Viral says, "This is great, making it easier to access the token utilized to purchase Disney, DC, Star Wars, Pixar, NFTs, etc." Crypto Cosmos says, "Straight fire." Roberto says, "Another step. When does it stop?" And a bunch of people just being super excited about it. Then you have Donkey Jazz says, "OMI to the moon." You have VV Meister saying, "OMI listing. It's not Coinbase, not Binance, not Crypto.com, but here you go." Miss Slammy says, "BankerBot buy $50 worth of OMI with max slippage of 0.5%. That is really, really low slippage. I had there's this gal. Let's see what her name is over on X. I forget her name. It is Gracie Chen. Gracie Chen is the former TV host turned BGB, hodler, world traveler, and CEO at BitGet Global. BitGet Global has 4.5 million followers over on X, and Gracie Chen, who is the CEO, has 250,000 over on X. She posts, "I don't understand all the languages spoken here, but I do understand the passion, purpose, and the power of the BitGet Global community." And I said, "You should look into listing OMI. They power the VeVe official platform. They have ties to Marvel, Disney, Star Wars, DC, Lamborghini, Aston Martin, Cartoon Network, Back to the Future, Universal, and hundreds of others." And we all just gotta try to do our best. Anyway, we got a couple more peeps here. Ernest Co saying, "Hello, hello. How's it going, fam?" Meow, meow. Len T says, "With the recent dips, you've been able to stack more OMI." Unfortunately, not yet. I'm gonna have to wait a little while longer. when do I get up to the 300? I mean, I'd love to get to 1 billion OMI. We would all love that, but unfortunately, that is not something that I have. That is not something that I've been able to get as of yet. I think we'll get that further. Give me one sec. The activity here. I got to take a look at something. Okay, very good. Moving on. Where was I? VeVe says hello. What's up, VeVe? I finally got your message on X, and you will get, I think, the giveaway by Wednesday. I hope. I'll let you know. So let's go. Sex listing, continue building and growing. Gotta love this. This is one of the things I'm pretty excited about. Again, they do 1.5 billion in volume a day. Are they going to go in and have a ton of people start to buy now? I mean, if it's from Asia, I think a lot of people that are in Asia probably already use OKX. Will this be easier for them to trade on? Sure. I hope it gets more eyes on the project. We'll see. Ian Fawcett says, does Base and Foster chat? Meaning, does Base even acknowledge us? Well, listen, publicly, that's a big fat no, because publicly, whenever Jesse.base.eth or Shah, the guy in charge of listings on Coinbase, whenever they post something about what token should I look into next, whenever Foster writes a response, it's always the one that gets the most traction. It's the one that gets the most impressions. It's the one that has, it stands out on those posts. But Jesse.base.eth and Shah from Coinbase continuously ignore us on. Now, privately, are they having conversations? I fucking hope so, man. Because publicly, I feel like Akomi's the fat redhead at the end of the bar. They get no love from anyone, right? But that's publicly. Privately, I feel like I can't prove it, but I feel like that's where the volume is coming from. That's where all of these spikes in volume and the spike. I feel like that's where it's coming from. It's the people that, and again, it only happened like the first time it happened was like not even a month ago, and it happened like 8 hours after Foster had written up this incredible dissertation, and that's when the volume started. So I think they noticed something. I think they're buying. I think their network is buying, but I can't prove it. So again, it's just what I'm doing. Underscore says, I've stacked whatever I could yesterday while the market isn't. Okay, so let's get to the bad. There's an episode of Gilmore Girls where, is it Jason? Jason calls Lorelai for like the 4th or 5th time. He leaves like continuous voice messages on her what were those things called? Before they were voicemail, the tape recorder. I don't know what those things you call. You left a message on their voicemail. Whatever it was called, that kept your messages. I forget what it was. We're so far away from that now. He keeps leaving voicemails, and then she actually calls him back, and he's like, "Oh my God, is there like is there a photographer there? Is there a really quick caricaturist that can capture this moment of you calling me back?" And then Laura's like, "Okay, you get the girl to call you back, and then you give her a hard time. Like, come on, like, I'm finally calling you back. Work with me here. Cut me some fucking slack." And the reason I bring that up is because, say there's a sea of red. A lot of the community was asking for exchanges for such a long time. A lot of the community was asking for exchanges for, not for forever, but they were asking to pay attention to the token. Can you acknowledge the token? Not only in the last couple of months have they been talking about the token nonstop, have they been actively mentioning the token like on lives, like on YouTube, on X. Foster and the Akomi X account have been going on and just not pumping it, but they've been going on and being very active, showing everyone like a very strong and stoic face. It's beautiful, and we have to commend them for that, because that is a complete 180 from where they were 10 months ago, 8 months ago. 6 months ago. Like they've done a complete 180 in the best way. They're in the trajectory that we want them to go. However, around, and it's 7:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right now. At like 2 in the morning, 17 hours ago, what did we have? We had like $1.25 billion in longs that were liquidated. And that wasn't getting better as of this morning. So like, I understand, like, hey, we get them to go in and pay attention to the token. They have a new listing for the token. This is all great, but they literally picked the worst day of the entire year to announce this. And it's like, I don't want to complain because I'm happy we're getting this. I'm happy like this. They are fulfilling the oaths that they have taken, and they are talking about it. They're giving it utility. Their ease of access to the token. This is beautiful. And I know that this date was probably set weeks, if not months ago. Yeah, let's. At this point, though, I probably would have waited a day, at least, because again, the market took an absolute shit. Like somebody rammed the thing up there, no Vaseline, loosened them all up, and it is that is what the crypto market is today. Holy shit! I do not know. I don't care. I don't care. I don't want your fucking newsletter. CoinGecko. Okay, we're good now. It's actually not as bad now as it was earlier today, but Bitcoin down 2.5%, Ethereum down 5.5%, XRP down 4.5%, BNB down 5.5%, Solana down 7%, Dogecoin down 8%, Lido Stake down 5.5%, Tron down, like, so you have to scroll down a ways to find something that's not even up like double digits. That's just up. That's just not down. So that was really, Jesus. Like I would have just rather them have waited. Either way, I'm super happy that this is happening, and also only down 5%. So I will take that. We were actually down a bit more than this. We were actually down 10% at one point. We were down to like 3.0. We're at 0.0032 now. We were at 3.444 yesterday, but again, there is almost 2.8 million in volume, $91 million market cap. I'm going to assume most of this from Deepcoin. It is 33%, 21% from Gate, 11.5% from OKX. MEXC's got like 8.8%, so that's fine. But this is good. This is the volume that I like to see. We're constantly between number 300 and 400. Do we want to be top 200? Of course. Will we get there eventually? I think so. And it's unfortunate because the whales today that had messaged me were not messaging me super excited that we had an exchange. They were messaging me, hey, why did crypto shit the bed? So again, I feel like unfortunately this announcement is overshadowed by the fact that we've had probably multiple billions of longs at this point that have gotten liquidated. Fine. The big money is going to have its fun, so we're going to continue to track it. I will stack a little more OMI, I think, in the next 9 days, hopefully before the end of the month. Might take a little while longer than that. I'll keep you all posted. I'll let you know. Ian Faust says, yeah, it's almost like bases paid to ignore us. I publicly agreed. Yeah. With the church. Okay. Grimace on Sol says, what do you think of DEVI? You know what? We'll go over DEVI next. Because DEVI also had a rough day today. DEVI's had like a rough year. DEVI's had a rough existence in the last year and a half. Actually only down 5.5% today, so it's actually not too bad. 520K in volume for DEVI. I'm fine with that. $37 million market cap, though. This is when I'm able to get more money, like a significant amount. I'll probably get some more DEVI too, because it's 42 cents is really, really freaking cheap. Earlier this year it was $1.80. and the company has only gotten better since then. Like the company's not getting worse. Like I was buying at $1.80. Granted, I was also buying at 12 cents, but you know, I was buying at $1.80 as well because that's still undervalued in my opinion. So to see it here at 42 cents, yeah, I'm going to put a lot in here. I'm going to put a lot in here. And I have so much Definity already. Like Definity is also down. So let's see if DEVVE has any. Give me one sec. I have to go to photos because I don't know. Okay. Yesterday. All right. So DEVI, we have. We really yesterday we just have people that were. I'll do this one first. We have this one guy saying, "I'm not stressed. I'm just resigned. But to be frank, from a neutral perspective, when a 90-day window is given to achieve multiple varied objectives, talking about DEVI's roadmap, a bunch of things were supposed to happen in Q3. And at day 82, none of them have been achieved. It causes anxiety for both supporters and no doubt the team, neither of which is good." So this person's really beside themselves that this person, I assume, has crypto PTSD. I assume this person's gotten rugged. This person is not having a good time. What I think a lot of people don't understand is that in tech, delays are very normal. Not that DEVI has delayed at all yet. They have, up until they say, "Hey, we're delayed," you know, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. That being said, are all of these things going to happen in this next 8 days? Probably not, but I'd say some of them might be. And even if they're delayed by a couple of weeks, that's still pretty good considering that you had like Tesla, one of the biggest companies in the world, go in and start selling their Cybertrucks in like 2019 and people not really being able to get them until 2024. They're like, no, they'll be ready June 2021. 3 years later, people are finally getting them, and it's like, okay, you know. So again, and that's the biggest, like one of the biggest companies in the world. So of course, something like DEVI, if they're delayed a couple of weeks, I'm okay with that. Haven't delayed yet, but let's keep going. He says, many people here are crypto veterans and have PTSD from most projects in their roadmaps. It's not often that multiple objectives are achieved in the last 10% of the schedule, so skepticism is understandably high. The constant cycle of anticipation and disappointment are all too common and are exhausting. Fair point. He continues on saying, assurances have also only come from the mods who, no offense, aren't the team. Those outside the circle, it is difficult to know if mods are working off actual intel from the team or if they're just doing their job and trying to keep the community calm. Honestly, these are fair questions, but I'll let you know this. I'm not worried. When I get more money, I'm going to buy more DEVI. Because again, I thought at $1.80, even though that's their max price, I'd still buy there. I was still buying there. So down here, I'm definitely gonna, if in the next 10 days I get a little bit of money, a lot of it's probably going down here. Not gonna lie. JKRB, what's going on? So DEVI Trading Group yesterday, they posted a poll. What's the price going to be this year? 18% of people said between 80 cents and $1. 16% of people said $2. 8% of people each $4, $7 to $8, and $10. And 42% of people said $13 to $15 by the end of this year. That sounds crazy. I think in a blow off top, DEVI can do 100 or even 1,000x from here. But I don't think that happens until next year. The end of this year, these people are so bullish, they don't even have an option for it being the same price. The minimum they think it's going to do is double. Now, granted, I put $2, like that's what because I think you have the announcement of their stock exchange partner, whoever it is. And I think that after that's announced, they do like a 5-10x overnight. So yeah, I think $2 is fair. But it depends. It depends on the partnership. Depends who it is. If it's like London Exchange or Beijing, it'll still go hard. But I feel like a U.S. stock exchange, like New York Stock Exchange, probably something that would be the most bullish. So JKRB, how's it going, fam? Meow 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 meow. So that's what I see on DEVVE. Anyway, let's continue. Earnest Coes as gives people the chance to enter at a low when market recovers. It recovers together. That's true. It's true. Speaking of which, let's do Definity here real quick. DEFX, DEFX. Okay. They've had a pretty bad day, down about 10% on the day to a $2.5 million market cap. That is bananas, because we have people that are honestly doing nothing but selling. This guy's got 4K left. That's cool. There was one dude, I can't seem to find his name or find his wallet, but he had like 500,000 Definity left. This dude had like multiple millions of Definity, just sold it. And so honestly, with the money I get next week, it's probably most of it's gonna go into crypto, because it's too cheap. Like these prices, this is insane. Definity does hundreds of thousands of dollars per month. They add to their P&L, and they have a $2.5 million market cap. That is fucking insane. And the reason why I'm telling you it's insane is not just because I have some, have a lot. It's my baby. But daCat has $2.4 million. Like daCat is my IP. Like this is my baby. Outside of DDOO, we love DDOO, and I'm gonna continue talking about it for forever. Anyway, daCat is my baby, and it has pretty much the same mark. It is within $80,000. The market cap is no, actually, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's within the market cap difference between Definity and daCat is $80,000. I repeat, the market cap between Definity and daCat, the difference is between $80,000. Freaking what? That is insane. So yeah, like I said, bananas. Like Gwen Stefani in 2004, because it is bananas, BANANAS. I have to actually know when that song came out. Was it? Oh, it was 04. Let's go. I was right. Okay. Anyway, so that's daCat. DDOO. Let's go over them real quick. DDOO is down 20% on the day. Not very good, but it's at a $13,000 market cap. So I'm pretty confident in it. I'm pretty confident that it'll go. I'm doing this thing with DDOO where I go live on Pump One like I am right now, and I write. I was like, okay, this is what Dashy's doing. This is Dashy's line. This is what Dashy would say. Here's what I'm telling the artist to draw. And it's the first time I think ever that a writer's doing that. I've seen artists do that, where my friend Josh does it, where he's like, drawing this thing now, I'm doing the shading. Oh, that's cool. Oh, checks the comments every now and then. But I'm doing that while writing, and it's pretty fun, not gonna lie. Pretty fun. Grimace on Sol, what do you think of DEVVE? So I mean, I just did like a 5-minute blurb on that. Well, actually, I did that for Definity. Well, I guess for DEVVE too. Like I said, 100 to 1,000x for what DEVVE's doing, and the technology and the use case. 100x from here is a $4 billion market cap, and that seems way too low for a layer 1 blockchain for all the stuff that it can do. Way too low, in my opinion. So yeah, $40 billion market cap, 1,000x seems kind of fair. So yeah, what else we got going on? Let's take a look at DeLorean. If I could find the freaking search bar over here. DeLorean, down 14% on the day. I still have not checked my Slush wallet to see if I got paid on it, but down 14% on the day. Let's see what we got here. 20034. 10 million in volume though, so the volume ain't bad. $10.7 million market cap. Okay, $10.7 million. Or I'm sorry, $11.7 million market cap. So still not bad. But yeah, this is dropped way down. down 14% on the day, only down 8% on the week, down 14% on the month, and down quite a lot since its inception. All right, let's do SHIRO Nico. They are down 16% on the day, down to a $3.4 million market cap. DeCat might pass them soon. DeCat might go on and pass them. Go DeCat. Love the cat wars. We would like to see them fight upwards, not downwards. So yeah, it's a bad beat for them. The volume. Oh, what's with the volume? 322,000 in volume. So it's still not horrible. But 3.4 million fully diluted market cap. We're waiting on the VeVe curator program so that SHIRO can go and get a little bit of an audience over there, make a little bit of money, see where the money goes to. We'll see. That was SHIRO Nico. We did DDOO, DDOO, SHIRO, daCat, DMC, DEVI, DEFINITY, and OMI. Okay, we're good. Let me just check OMI once more. Yep, 00032, down almost 5% on the day. Take that. I'll take that. Omar saying good evening. What's up, Omar? How's it going? There we go. It's not mad, but start time is always. Yeah, I know. You still managed to be the first one here. I have stuff going on. I have a lot of stuff to do, and we had a what's that called? We had a exchange announcement today, so I figured I had to go live and talk about that a little early. And let me. Oh my gosh, why are there so many messages? I mean, I know why. Like I know why there's so many messages, but I can't get to them. Abe says, Randy, let him sell, bruh. I would love a 00 DEFINITY. If that happens, I'm gonna go hard on that. I mean, I've already gone hard on it, but I've already got some. Actually, got a message of this dude. 1 second here. I gotta give him my fudge. All right, I gotta remind myself to do something later. Actually, Coinbase. No, I need Telegram. Okay. Is it in Telegram? I don't know. Okay, there we go. Copy. I have to message chaos on the chains real quick. Okay, paste address. Okay, we're gonna get that bread. I'm gonna get a tattoo, and I'm gonna get paid for it. Because do what you got to do to make money in this market. Penguin says, I don't get why DEFINITY is so undervalued because they do hundreds of thousands of dollars each month. Their banking model is going to go live soon, and their Bloomsbury money. Where do I go with my photos here? Bloomsbury Money had an announcement saying the global banking and payments infrastructure for fintech businesses and private clients. This October, Bloomsbury Money is launching a powerful platform supported by MasterCard designed to help you scale your fintech business globally. We provide the core financial infrastructure you need to enhance your product and streamline operations. Multi-currency accounts instantly issue and manage account for your platform's treasury and international payment needs. Global payment rails access efficient and transparent cross-border payment solutions. Real-time FX, integrate competitive currency conversion directly into your workflow. And debit cards, virtual, physical, and tokenized MasterCard available to corporate and private clients. We're launching on October 1st, coinciding with Token 2049 in Singapore, and are accepting applications for our first cohort of platform partners at that time. Integrate our global finance stack. They're onboarding on October 1st. And is that when the banking model? I mean, listen, guys, this is for Bloomsbury Money, but I'm letting you know that this is a Manu founded this. He's co-founder and CEO. And in many of his other things, such as Axion AI, obviously DMA Link, you have DEFINITY utility. I imagine there's going to be some here as well. Just my thoughts. Anyway, Michael Saylor's about to buy more Bitcoin. He says that Bitcoin is a peaceful, fair, and equitable way for us to settle our differences. Agreed. Kuma, what up? I know. I had to get on early to talk about the new OMI exchange. Let's go. And talk about my DDOO token. It was Kuma, that's what I said. Some bullshiz, huh? So I know. I will never again do this early. I will always keep it at 8. Anyway. Fail. So you had Oscar VeVe Rican over on Facebook. Go over an old email. The email is from like 2 weeks ago, talking about VeVe's announcing their inaugural community awards, saying, check it out, fam, who are you voting for? And this guy named Robert Geek says, I'm not fully in the loop on this promotion, but from a quick read, it looks like they're just rewarding the usual people. That said, if you're running for anything and need my support, I've got your back. Just let me know how to cast my vote for you. I mean, who are they supposed to reward? People that don't use the app? I mean, if they're going to reward someone, they should reward people that use the app the most and talk about it the most and invest the most, because that's their biggest cheerleaders. You have to reward work. You can't reward mediocrity, in my opinion. Planet Vampires, I'm buying more Definitive next week when I get my bonus. I'm hoping to beat you. There. Yeah. Oh, this is what I looked like in my youth. And when I say youth, I mean 6 years ago. Oh God, good times. Maybe one day. I'll get back there. Cute. Also what I looked like in my youth. My friends. Anyway, Darth Vader went absolutely insane yesterday. There was over $1,000 for him. It made like 90-something thousand on the drop. Vader went hard. There's one guy I know that I think spent like $3,500 on blind boxes. Nuts. Ralph Lauren now accepts Ethereum payment in the US. I repeat, Ralph Lauren now accepts Ethereum payments in the US. Akomi says, direction for OMI is clear. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Love that meme. Love that. Welcome to the Bad Kitten Club. The series of 3D digital collectibles prowls the line between chaos and charm, led by a crew of feline misfits with minds of their own and claws to match. This perfect addition to your collection is dropping in Blind Box on 27 September. This is like the Emily the Strange type thing. I might get one. Cats are cool. I might not. I'll keep you posted. Crypto Real says that we are in phase 3 of the bull run, where Ethereum's outperforming Bitcoin and large caps are going parabolic. I don't necessarily agree. I say Ethereum's definitely outperforming Bitcoin. We've heard talks of the flippening. And money is flowing into large caps, so we see large buy-ups happening, but I don't believe that the large caps are going parabolic just yet. And the phase overlap is, regardless of market cap, some altcoins with strong fundamentals are having pumps. I've not seen any of that yet. So I would say we're still in that phase overlap between phase 2 and phase 3. I don't believe we are in phase 3 yet. Let me know. And then obviously phase 4 is alt season, which will be insane. We have to have that blow off top first, though. Foster says, there's no doubt that OMI didn't get the recognition it deserved for too long, but if you think it isn't the focal point now, pay close attention. It's OMI's time. Now it's my time. I'll do what I want, because this is my life. Couldn't share who, but yeah. 1992 Genie sold for $3,000 US. That's awesome. Apparently in March of 2025, VeVe partnered with Disney for metaverse exclusive drops, integrating AR and DAOs for fan governance. These moves emphasize hybrid utilities, sustainability, and IP synergies. M&A in gaming and APAC expansion signal R&D investments, aligning with Web3 demand for innovation and compliance. That seems insane, and I feel like nobody's talking about it. So we're gonna take another screenshot of it, and we're gonna bring it up tomorrow. Yeah, Bitcoin took a dump yesterday. Trump said today it'll be the biggest announcement. Oh God, today, yeah, they announced that if you took Tylenol while pregnant, that can cause autism. Cool. Jason Payne, Randy, would reach your goals. Jason Payne yesterday says, Randy, when you reach your goals, I hopefully will also reach mine, and I may not contribute my time, but I will contribute my dollars for serving the planet's most beautiful animals. Gotta love that. There was 1.9 million OMI burned yesterday. The average for 3 days is 1.1 million, and 80 million burned total. Oh, Kaki Gaijin spent $250 gambling and got the secret rare Vader. He did it. He did it. Oh, what about the cost? My friend Stacy, who's been on the podcast, Nastasia Bendler, OnlyFans model, love her, says, if you're worried about the cost of going for it, you should see the price of staying exactly where you are. Ooh, good line. Metaplanet has acquired 5,419 Bitcoin for $632 million at $116,000 per Bitcoin and has achieved Bitcoin yield of 395% year to date. As of September 22nd, 2025, they hold 25,555 Bitcoin, acquired for $2.71 billion at $106,000 per Bitcoin. It's wild. Yesterday evening, a Pokemon series and product called Destined Rivals Booster Box hit $700, and it only has 4 months old, corrected at 450 to 500. That's bananas. Pokemon goes crazy. Wild times in the trading card game space. Agreed, Mr. Omar. Agreed, Mr. Kasaje. I missed this by a day. Did you know that No Doubt song, Just a Girl? I'm just a girl in the world, is now 30 years old. And did you know that there are some people that are now in today's United States military that were born the year Soulja Boy came out? When I heard that, I wanted to die. I repeat, there are now people serving in today's military that were born the year Soulja Boy came out. Oh my God. I have never wanted to die so badly. I felt so old. Yeah, the song I'm Just a Girl, released in 95. It is 30 years old. The song's called Just a Girl, but Jesus, man. And in the new Batman series, Batman was born in 2004. I repeat, in the new Batman series, Batman was born in 2004. Oh my God. Bruh. Just the Girl is iconic, but hella good is where it's at. I mean, it's all good. You have to read the Deadpool Batman comic. Oh, I do want to read that. There's a lot of stuff going on here. My friends had a picture of me next to Miranda Lambert. I thought that was fun. Like, there's also me in the photo, but there's also me, young me, in that photo. Thought it was wild. Okay, anyway. Oh, my friend. Oh, my other friend. Oh, they're all my bays. US and UK announced task force to explore cooperation on crypto regulations. Went over the Metaplanet stuff. New Star Wars trailer came out today. Mandalorian and Grogu. It looks awesome. Grogu looks hella cute. Looking at stuff. I love him. I can't wait to see it. 1 billion USDT was minted at the Tether Treasury. Whales are ready to buy the dip. 1 trillion asset manager Deutsche Bank says central banks may buy and hold Bitcoin on their balance sheets by 2030. Cool. Someone's talking to Definity Markets Telegram saying, honestly, if the banking model comes off and utility starts, then Definity will be huge. Raoul Powell keeps talking about revenue generating projects, and CZ just talked about large entities needing anonymous trading. Both of these Definity offer, among many other strengths. It's awesome. Also awesome. BlackRock has bought over $860 million worth of Bitcoin this past week. How many do you think they're going to buy in this dip? So far, David, Dan, and Justin will be at token 2049 for that convention. I think it's 2049. Oh, hold on. That might not be 2049. Disregard what that is. That might be for something else. It is definitely not 2049. Or maybe I don't know. They're going to be at some type of Hong Kong. They'll be in Hong Kong. U.S. lawmakers call on SEC to enforce Trump's order opening the $12.5 trillion 401k retirement market to crypto. Trillions may or may not flow into crypto. What was the bad VeVe Ecomi news you had? It was just them announcing it today on like one of the worst trading days of the year. They could have waited today, I think. But again, it wasn't bad. It was just like, bro, like why did it have to come out today? Because like the good news was overshadowed by why is crypto taking a dump, and kind of didn't get. I mean, we were down 10% at one point. We would like to express our support for President Donald Trump's August 7, 2025 Executive Order 14330 on democratizing access to alternative assets for 401k investors. Executive Order, we applaud the EO's policy that every American preparing for retirement should have access to funds that include investments in alternative assets when the relevant plan fiduciary determines that such access provides an appropriate opportunity to enhance the net risk-adjusted returns, aka crypto. There was a Miles Morales today that was bought for $9,000. A Kentucky woman claims that Kanye West telepathically told her to steal a car with a child inside, leading to her arrest. I'm not going to lie, I actually believe that Kanye did that. I believe he has those powers. 21 shares spot Dogecoin ETF has been listed on the DTCC under ticker TDOG. Went over that. Okay, we're good. We're Gucci. Then I'll be live tomorrow for the Omi is my homie show. Omar has tagged me in something. Watch your guru. Then Jim Cramer says he wants to see a pause in the endless rally of crypto. Jim Cramer, I hate you. Very much. Let's go to X here and let's take a look at what people are talking about. TPUSA crowd drowns out trans activists with USA chants. A massive line of Turning Point USA attendees at the University of Minnesota tonight erupted into USA, USA. Chants, overwhelming trans activists attempting to disrupt the event. Interesting. A man has been charged with aiming a laser at Marine One Saturday while President Trump was on board. Per the DOJ, Jacob Samuel Winkler has been charged with aiming the beam of a laser pointer at an aircraft, which is a felony, and is facing 5 years in prison. Fucking idiot. What else we got here? 9 o'clock emoji has a social lounge where he, VeVe Magic, the Omi homies Max and Janie, they will chat events, fandom, play games. That'll be fun. I won't be going, but it sounds fun. Martini guy, 21 shares, spot Dogecoin ETFs. Now it's under T-Dog. Yep, went over that. What we have here? Miss Gecko has a new profile picture. That's cool. Okay, DesignerCon, Hong Kong 2025. That's where David, Dan, and Justin will be. Okay, copy that. The Marvel Mighties comes out on September 28th, 6 days from now. I'll take that. Assistant DHS Secretary about Government Newsom unconstitutional mask ban. They're likening our ICE law enforcement to Nazis. Will not be complying. It's unconstitutional. This law, in fact, we call no secret police law because they're likening our ICE law enforcement to Nazis, and he's encouraging violence against our ICE law enforcement officers. That is insane. Politics be getting wild out there. I want to stick with crypto and conspiracy theories. Kid Arcade looks like he posted the link to his StreamYard, not the link to his YouTube. When no KYC, probably November something. I would say mid to late November, Penguin. Maybe December, but we'll see. What else we got? Okay, good. Quakey. Jimmy Kimmel returns to ABC Tuesday, but Sinclair may keep him off the air. Oh, that's wild. I mean, nobody really watched him anyway. Probably better for them that they do this here and blame it on the Trump comment. Care about that. I don't hear with words. Jesus. Nancy Mace says President Donald Trump and Charlie Kirk shared the same motto: never back down, never surrender. Agreed. VeVe Viral says, I am Johnny Bravo level confident that before Thanksgiving, Ethereum will hit a new all-time high, and my favorite small caps like Omi and others will benefit greatly from this. This will mark the real alt season we've been waiting for. I have no freaking idea who they are, but that is what they want, and it will happen, not financial advice from VeVe Viral. Damn, Europeans super fed up with how things are going. I don't blame them. Families As families gather, celebrate Rosh Hashanah, may the new year be filled with health, happiness, and peace. Agreed. NASA's photo of the week, Perseverance on Mars. Oh my gosh. There's a lot of ice on Mars. I mean, a lot of water. Vivek Ramaswamy is talking about America's next frontier. Ohio, let's go. Gotta love Ohio. Joe on Chains, it says a lot how people respond when the markets are down. Agreed. No heckin' way. Homeland Security posted a video saying gotta catch them all, and it's about ice. Oh, and it's a Pokemon. Oh my god, talking about gotta catch them all, and it's about ice. Escort. That is bananas. That is hysterical. This, oh my god, is this real life? This is, bruh. That is after the Make America Great Again. To arrest them is our real test. To deport them is our cause. Oh my god, I'm crying. Woo! Okay, that's all right. Enough of that. Drone captured flying low over Copenhagen Airport. Copenhagen Airport closed after reports of 2 or 3 large drones circling nearby, suspending flights for many hours. Ooh, that's an expensive drone. That's an expensive drone. Okay. In the calendar, yep, Real Randy Chavez every day at 8. Many moons ago, Kid Arcade. Kid Arcade's talking about welcome to the Kid Arcade show, Darth Vader, L1X, all things digital. Good for him. Good for him. Majin number 5 is not surprised till my phone. Oh god. I can't believe this is made with VeVe stuff. This looks incredible. Oh my god. VeVe Magic saying congrats to this month's winner with several stunning submissions. Throw Clover. Oh my god, this is incredible. Like, I have to show this again. I can't believe someone made this. Like in the VeVe, like what on Earth? Not on Earth, a galaxy far, far away, but my god. That is insane. Fudge, that looks so good. Kerry Kennedy shares new video encouraging Americans to get the Rona and flu jabs. So happy to have this jab. Everyone got your flu jab and your Rona jab. That is up to people if they want to do that. Brigitte Macron and Candace Owens from podcast to courtroom drama. Candace Owens isn't backing down from her claim that Brigitte Macron was born male. Okay. Now she says Brigitte must get a medical exam to prove it. She's an old lady, or potentially, I don't know. I don't know why this matters. Macron sued her in the U.S. for defamation after Owens spread the conspiracy that First Lady is actually her older brother in disguise. Owens says America and the rules of discovery mean Brigitte can't just skip over things like medical records and physical exams. Rumor started in France with a psychic. Really? It started with a psychic? A right-wing blogger and a fringe magazine. Thanks to Owens, it's now an international legal mess in a Delaware court. It says the claims are humiliating and cruel. Owens says, I mean, just do a medical report. Like, unless it's not real. Like, if I were her, I would just do the medical report. And if it's actually not real, then it would shut her up. But they're not even suing her. They're not even suing her for saying that she has a penis. They're suing her. They don't even dispute that in the lawsuit. Bruh. Oh my God. Okay. I don't care. I can't say. I'm invested now. I got to know. I want to know now. All right. Let's go, instead of the people I'm following, let's go to my For You page and see what the algorithm thinks that I should be following. I don't care about that. Elon Musk saying for Charlie. Who's Bunk Guy? Bunk Guy with 217,000 followers over on X saying Max Payne on memes today with everything down double-digit percentages. It is, agreed. Dude, there's this one token called Momo. Momo is the... God, sorry, hiccups. Momo has like 400-something thousand followers on TikTok. They make these incredible songs called Momo the Cat. They're down 15% today, like $500,000 market cap. They're actually down 50%. They were at over $1 million like a week ago. But they have 100K in locked liquidity. It's 50K each for Sol and Momo. And it's just, if they ever get traction and they ever get people that are on their TikTok that are going and they get them to buy, my God, that thing is going to be so freaking huge. Crazy Dan 420, thank you for being a member, saying yo, yo, yo. Hey, hey, hey. Meow, meow, meow. Sharby posted that Strike is more than a launch. Can't wait to share it. Hong Kong DesignerCon stuff. They're going to have code exclusive stuff that you can get from Hong Kong DesignerCon. It's fun. Okay. Darth Vader Samurai, Shadows of Shogun. Oh, the number 777. Starting bid is $777. I don't think anyone's going to bid that, but we'll see. Debbie says, good morning, DEVVE community. It's question time. What upcoming feature of the DEVVE ecosystem are you most excited for? Between the website, DEVVE Exchange, developer tools, lending and borrow. I'm going to say the DEVVE Exchange. 76% say the same thing as me. I would say the announcement of who the exchange partner is would probably be the biggest one, but yeah, sure, DEVVE Exchange. 3 people care about the website, 3 people care about the developer tools, 18% of people care about lending and borrowing, which I do too, but DEVVE Exchange I think is more. Space Penguin had a space today and I completely missed it. Unless it's still going. It might still be going. It's still going. I'm going to give him some hearts. I wonder if I could go and listen for a second. There's too many people there. I'm not doing it. Who is Sovi? Is she AI? Sovi is Christian conservative, anti-woke mathematician, smarty pants, pro-veterans, a little stabby. Same. Going to start a food truck business and park it in front of Chick-fil-A. I'm going to call it Side Chick. That's hysterical. We're going to go here for another couple minutes, and then I'm going to have to bounce. This is the way. Homeland Security is making trading cards of the people that they're deporting. Okay, statutory rape. Just kill this dude. Sexual misconduct with the victim under the age of 14. Oh my God, just kill him and be done with it. Like, Jesus, man. We got a star. Maxwell, beer money. Thank you. Thank you so much, Maxwell. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm going to have to bounce soon, a couple minutes, but I appreciate that. Oh my gosh. Oh my body. Tacky Gaijin saying the best NFTs are found on VeVe. You're the best. Around. Nothing gonna happen. Down. You're the best. Around. Listen to the sound. A little bit of all you got will never bring you down. Clarita Latina saying, if you enjoy my costumes and would like to support future creations with a tip, you can simply ask BankerBot to send any token directly to her X account. It's as easy as that. And she has her and Captain America. They could have given Captain America a little more of a booty. You know, they freaking solid snaked him in that. And Clarita Latina as Black Widow, obviously. That's a great one. Oh, shoot. Okay. What else we got? Pull the rare on the green side. Solnick Coin says, wake me up when September ends. That is a nice little Green Day shout out. Love them. Wake me up when September. In China, we find a residential building with 30,000 people. Oh my God. 30,000 people live in Hangzhou's vertical fortress, a mini city. That is 30,000 people in that one building. Oh my goodness. I could never. That's got to be so loud sometimes. The mini city. Oh, puppies. I got to pet a couple doggos today. Jimmy Kimmel averages 126,000 views per episode. Tiffany Fong's elbow literally has half of those in 1 minute. Or I'm sorry, this is 1 hour. That is insane. This chili dog got 440,000 views. That is bananas. Wendy O is giving a CRO giveaway, partner with crypto.com, and their decentralized wallet, on-chain wallet, to give away $1,000 in CRO to 4 lucky winners. Good for them. Altcoin dump coming as Bitcoin prepares to surge to 100. So Believes Crypto says that altcoins will dump even further as Bitcoin prepares to surge to 134,000. Interesting. Anyway, guys, that'll be it for me on the day. Everyone, please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. I have a lot of stuff to do. I will catch you all later. Goodbye, DDOO, and goodbye. No shit. All right. Okay. Yes. End the stream. DDO. Pump fun is a little hard to navigate. Anyway, I love you guys. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.